If you're looking for a pretty awesome piece of silver, you cannot go far wrong with a 10-ounce Queen's Beast. The latest, the White Lion of Mortimer, is now out from the Royal Mint, and in today's video we're going to look at it and all of its friends. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a very warm welcome to all joining us for this week's edition of In Focus Friday, the show where we take a good close look at cool things made of silver or gold. And this week we are looking at the drinks coasters of cool themselves, the 10-ounce Queen's Beast silvers. We have the latest edition, the White Lion of Mortimer, to share with you guys. And this has come directly from the Royal Mint as a preview promo. This is not my coin. I do have to send it back to the Royal Mint after filming here today, but a big thank you to them for supporting our channel by giving us an opportunity to showcase these exclusive looks at cool brand new coins. Just look how pretty that is. So big thank you to the Royal Mint. Put a thumbs up on this video, guys, and say thank you to the Royal Mint. Now, this particular coin is number 8 in the series. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I've been fairly critical of it in the past though, calling it the Bodybuilder of Mortimer. And I hope today to give you another quick rundown of it as a 10-ounce version, see what you guys think about it and the series to date, and talk a little bit about where it's going, because we've got 2 more still to go, which are all going to be out of whack with the other silver bullion and gold bullion versions in terms of dates. So my inner collector is going to be a little bit OCD annoyed. Now, this, as you can see, has its capsule lid taken off. If I bring over the other half here, the Royal Mint put a sticker on it, which would get right in the way of it. So with permission of the Royal Mint, I've opened this capsule to showcase just how different these coins look out of their capsule to in their capsule. Now you can still see that they look fantastic in the capsule, but these capsules, I mean, I have to say these capsules are really good because they do their job. They absolutely do what they're designed to do, and they protect the coins. You can see here on this bull here, there's loads of scratches on there. That's partly down to how I store it, but there are many different myriad of ways that you can perhaps protect and store your coins. For me, it's just about storing and stacking these on top of each other, which is probably not great for the capsules, but capsules are there to protect the coin. To get a scratch on a capsule is not the end of the world, and I do see a lot of people out there talking about the capsules coming supplied either from the Royal Mint or from dealers with scratches, and they get really annoyed about it. A scratch capsule is doing its job, and in my opinion, that's not the fault of Royal Mint or even a dealer perhaps. It's just the way it works. Anyway, capsules aside, the only other thing I will say about the capsule is if you've ever tried to open one of these 10-ounce Royal Mint capsules, they are bloody difficult to do, let me tell you. So they are very good in my opinion. But anyway, capsules aside, the coin itself, the drinks coaster itself is just marvelous. Absolutely huge, chunky, monkey silver coin. And that is exactly what you want to see from something that's this size. And I'm really happy that the Royal Mint decided to do the 10-ounce version of this particular coin design. The 2-ounce silver is fantastic, but it's the same kind of diameter as a Britannia, so you don't necessarily get a much bigger profile of the coin to showcase the designs. And on this particular occasion, you do with the 10 ounces. And I've said it right from the start that I think these are the pick of the bunch for collecting and holding for a long term. If you've got that budget, I appreciate that the 10-ounce versions are more expensive to get your hands on. Just look at the way the light plays off that beautiful blue sunny sky here in the UK. It's a fantastic size to just adore the design. Whether or not you like the particular design of the coin, of course, the Queen's Beast has split opinion in various differing designs. The only other thing I hate about this, the 10-ounce coins, is you have to very tactically hide behind cameras because they are absolutely reflective as heck. They are brilliant in that sense. So, there's a lot going on for this coin, this series, this size. I think it is a really, really good one to have, and it's one that we see a lot of really good things coming out from in terms of premium growth, certainly on the earlier versions of these particular coins. Now, in terms of quality control, I do have to say that, as with a lot of Royal Mint silver, and I did see it there, you can just see a milk spot forming on the Queen's cheek there. If we can get the light there, you can probably just about see it there. So there have been concerns over the silver versions of these coins to have milk spotting issues. Now, I have to say that on the majority, if not most, I'd say 95% plus of my 10-ounce silvers, I've not noticed any kind of milk spotting issues. Certainly compared with the 2-ounce versions, there are significantly fewer. This is actually the first one that I've really seen, one that's fairly evident and obvious, that's just on the Queen's cheeks there. So in general, I have to say that the quality of these 10 ounces is significantly higher than the 2-ounce silvers, just simply because they are made obviously individually, put into big chunky capsules which give them nice protection, and the capsules are so difficult to open because they are essentially an incredibly snug fit with almost like a vacuum inside them. So of course, taking it out of the capsule to have a look at them is, fantastic. You can see them in all their detail, but even just in the process of filming this, you can see that a few little dust particles and a little bit of fluff here has just landed on the coin. It will happen. If you open this capsule, you will get little microscopic dust particles landing on the coin. You might get other little bits and bobs coming. Even holding the coins with gloves is probably not recommended, but as I said, I did get permission from the Royal Mint to be able to open this and have a look at it. The Queen's head side is fantastic. The only criticism I'm going to levy on the Royal Mint, and I guess it's one of those things that you couldn't necessarily plan ahead for. You can really see the scratch capsule on this lion, but the background changed from the first issue. The lion has a different background, this new radial pattern background, which I am a big fan of. I love it. I think it's fantastic. It's a great additional security feature. Very difficult to replicate that. That changed, and my inner OCD collector is always going to be a little bit annoyed about that. In terms of the little bit, sort of the inner OCD collector part of me again, now the order of release of these is the same as the other bullion coins, but they are delayed. You always will see the 2-ounce silver, the 1-ounce gold, and the 1/4 ounce gold being released first, and then you get subsequent releases of the other coins. Now that is in of itself not the end of the world, but it does mean that the 10-ounce silver version here is a 2021 dated coin, when the 2-ounce silver is a 2020 dated coin, and that's a little bit annoying for me, and it's not overtly evidently observable why the Royal Mint have done that. I don't know whether the production of these is different, whether the dyes take longer to produce, whether or not there's just issues in terms of that side of things that mean that you have to have a delay in creating the 10 ounces. I don't know, but it's just like the inner OCD collector in me has always recognized that, and it is a bit annoying. Does it put me off the series? No. They all look incredible together. You cannot disagree that these drinks coasters of coins look fantastic. The Queen's Beast series is an eclectic mix of awesomeness, I personally think. Now, in terms of the designs, it's one of those things where you kind of love it or hate it. For me, this is what I call the Bodybuilder of Mortimer. Now, the White Lion itself of Mortimer, very, very brief bit of history. Significant heraldry back in English history, dating all the way back to Edward IV and Richard III. It's got French connections with the White Rose there as well, and it's just significant of heraldry and signatories. Signalry? I can't remember the word. Within royalty, and that's the whole point of it. The Queen's Beasts are there to celebrate the history of royalty at the Queen's coronation. Don't really need to talk too much about the White Lion of Mortimer itself. However, when you compare it with the the Lion of England, you have two lions in this series, and you've got to say that the first lion is just so much better. It's almost like the White Lion of Mortimer is. I liken it to the Lion King. So you have Mustafa over here, the king lion. He's big, he's strong, he's really, really butch, and he's the king. That's the whole point. And then you've got Scar over here, the one that's not quite right. He's quite butch, but he's not quite the king. And he's not even wearing a crown. You can see that the regular white lion has its crown on, and that's a design within the sort of conceptualization of the White Lion of Mortimer, not a design choice. Now, I've never seen a lion with abs and biceps quite like this. It's a design choice by Jody to go that way. It's not horrendous looking by any stretch of the imagination, but I know it was very observed and mentioned. The arm almost looks so anthropomorphic that it's, it doesn't look like a lion to me. It looks like some guy in a lion suit perhaps, or with a lion's head on, like a mascot or something. So there's definitely some issues there in terms of the sort of design choices for it. That's why I kind of call it the White Lion it's the Bodybuilder of Mortimer. Hard to say. But ultimately, I still think it's a really good one. I like it a lot. Will I put it up there in my top 3? I'm probably going to say no. Will it even make the top 5? It's going to be a difficult one when we get to the end of the series and we have all 10. Of course, the last 2 still to come out will be the Greyhound and the White Horse of Hanover. And then we'll have all 10 of these wonderful drinks coaster coins out there. For me, I thought it would be quite an interesting thing at the end of this video just to rank them as I sort of see them right now in terms of my own preference and favourites. Griffin number 1. I think that's a fairly easy decision for a lot of people. And then, you know, I'm controversially going to go Dragon second. I do love this dragon. I think it is absolutely wonderful. Lion definitely hits number 3 for me. The pox-ridden goat, or as Mrs. Backyard Bullion calls it, me, Mr. Backyard Bullion, will come in 4th for me. I then have to say I like the unicorn over the falcon of the Plantagenets. That will be coming in at number 6. And then I think we're going to put the White Lion of Mortimer, the Bodybuilder. And then number 8 of 8 so far is the Bull, which, the poor old Bull. You can't do a great deal with a Bull to make it sexy compared with a Griffin or a Dragon or a Unicorn. But it is what it is. They are fantastic coins still, nevertheless, and ones that I am excited to finish the series for. It's going to be at least another year until the series is finished, I believe. I think the next one will be out in the springtime, and then the last one should be at the end of, well, I think end of next year. I think it will probably be September next year, I believe. I don't know that. I haven't been told that by the Royal Mint, so I could be wrong. If I am wrong, then that's great. We get them a little bit sooner. So the Bullion versions are still live. They are going. I know a lot of people out there who saw the last one, the Greyhound, come out and were like, well, it's done now. There's no point in collecting anymore. The 10-ounce Bullions are still going, and of course the proofs are still going as well. So it will still be a part of our collecting for a couple of years still to come, or a year at least still to come. So yeah, I think it's a pretty cool set, pretty cool collection, nice addition. Now, as I said, this was released this week from the Royal Mint. You can go to the Royal Mint and purchase it. You know, that's sort of your decision whether or not you want to go and purchase it from the Royal Mint directly. Of course, there will be taxes to consider if you do and you're based in the UK. Like myself, I probably would not go to the Royal Mint to buy a silver coin that's an investment at the moment. It's just a sad state of affairs with VAT. The Royal Mint know that, and I want to be open, honest, and fair about that. But if you're not in the UK and you want to get a good, perfect edition of this, then going to the Royal Mint directly to purchase them would be a potentially really great idea. You can get the best version possible, as I think that most of them are pretty good anyway. But the last thing to say is that as well as these 10 ounces, and this is one thing the Royal Mint did not send to me to showcase, unfortunately, the Platinum versions are out today as well. Now, I do have a 1 ounce version of the Lion in Platinum, but I don't have any of the others. I'm not collecting that series, so I thought there's just no point in getting even the promo to share with you guys. It's just not it's not something that's on my radar. But that is available now as well, and if that's a part of your collection that you're looking to get hold of, then that's also available directly from the Royal Mint. That's it, I think, from today. I think it's a fantastic series. I'd love to know your order at the moment, so let me know your order of preference for these particular coins, or drinks coasters as I call them, and share them down in the comment section. Otherwise, do put a thumbs up on this video and share it around on your social media if you would like to do so. And again, put a big shout out down to the Royal Mint for their continued support of our channel by giving us really cool pieces of silver and gold to look at and share some exclusive content with you guys. On that note, we do have another video planned for October. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a special one. Thank you again to the Royal Mint. I can't say more than that at this stage. So definitely hit subscribe if you've not already done so. Otherwise, that's it from me. A big thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.